Okay, final episode. Geraldo Rivera. So, of talk. Let's talk about talk shows. Talking about talk shows. I talk about talk shows. So, I want to talk about Geraldo Rivera again. My parents did not watch talk shows, so they called him Geraldo, and they were like, "Oh yeah, that guy Geraldo on TV." Yeah. Anyway, when I became a grown up, he came into a restaurant I worked at, and he didn't look, he would have had to be like 50 or 60, but he looked like he was like 30. He still looked the same. He didn't age. um but apparently he got his talk show after he got famous from going into like Al Capone's safe or something that was on TV that like everybody tuned into and saw Geraldo focus on it, and it turned out the safe had nothing in it or something like that. But anyway, it led to him having a talk show. um I've heard it's interesting because he had a good talk show where he would have like different people on it talking about different things, like, oh, these people weigh 1,000 pounds, they're talking about it. And I think it was Geraldo where he had people on the show that were 1,000 pounds, and then that was how that actress got the part on What's Eating Gilbert Grape, because I think she was on Geraldo or something talking about it. But anyway, he would have different topics that we've now like segued into, mainstream stuff. Anyway, but yeah, I saw in the Me Too era, nobody's talking about this, but there's a Barbara Walters interview with Bette Midler from the 70s where she says that Geraldo assaulted her. And she goes into it and she explained it in detail. Um, I don't know why we're not with the Me Too era. I don't know why that hasn't come back up. And that's really bizarre to me. But I liked his talk show. I don't know anything about his personal life. But yeah, Geraldo had a talk show in the 90s, and that's a wrap. Stay tuned for my other pop culture programming. My name is Kevin.